Friday. Happy Juma Friday. Happy Fish Friday, right? And to those that have conscious and spirituality, happy Friday to you too. To all the gods, to all the earth, the goddess out there, to all our conscious and those that practice humbleness and that practice righteousness and spirituality, right? I want to get into this content. I want to get into this video. They're talking about. I don't normally get into this stuff with celebrities. I don't get into it because the reason why I don't get into it is because a lot of this stuff is to perpetuate the destruction of us, and it deceive us and divert your attention to somewhere else, right? It's for entertainment, and we know that based on fame, fortune, and riches. Like, share, subscribe, lights, cameras, and actions, right? So what is this topic? What is this topic talking about? This topic is talking about Pooh Shiesty and his crew, right? And his crew. I know a lot of stuff is going on the major platform to talk about this. You know, he just came home from doing some time for a pistol, for a gun, living his life. You know, I can't stress it enough. I can't stress it enough about how this life backdoor all of us. It backdoor the most person that's out here that consider himself the most gangsterous person, the most wicked, violent, the person that puts your head to bed, the shooters and everything else. How it send us to the afterlife and how it send us in these plantations, right? In these jails, in these concentration camps, taking us away from our loved ones and everything else, right? I can't stress it enough that this life was procreated for able descendants. This life, it was procreated to sit here amongst our community, to sit here to direct our community, to sit here to focus on our community and suppress and depress us from rising up to getting to the next thing in existence while holding back the benefits, the benefits for us, our growth and development as a civilization, as able descendants. You know, a certain group of people hold the benefits which is sent down here for mankind. But this sick, barbaric devil demon put people in position to hold the benefits so that we can murder, death, kill each other, and while he propagates and procreate a path for our destruction. You know, looking at this and looking at this over and over again, we see the decisions and the choices that we make out of our life, which is a beginning and end, is disturbing. It's disturbing. Hold on one second. It's disturbing. Disturbing. What I mean by it's disturbing. What I mean by that, it is not there to aid us. It is not there to guide us, but only there to destroy us individually, collectively, and wholeheartedly. The decision that he made or whoever made was a bad decision. You see, when you sit there and you deal with this sick, barbaric, devil, demon mindset, it's not going to let up on you. It's going to backdoor you. It's going to backdoor you. The reason why it's going to backdoor you because you owe it something. You already sold your soul to it and don't even know it. Whether it's due murder, whether it's due killing, whether it's due selling drugs, whatever this thing has to offer, you already did it. Whether subconsciously or consciously. It actually like people to be subconsciously so it can take control over you and have you do this acts until when death visits you or jail visits you, it gets you to tell and bring down the whole fort and everybody else. Just what it does. Just what it does. And when you are faced with this devil, it reveals it. It reveals it. Why am I saying this? Because there's nowhere to hide from this thing. The only way you can hide is by upholding righteousness. And I know a lot of people, they don't want to hear nothing about righteousness. They don't want to hear nothing about holiness. They don't want to hear nothing about scriptures. You know, they don't want to hear nothing about that because it doesn't do them no good. At one particular time, I thought that. Anybody that knows me knows what I'm saying. I thought that. And I was out there shaking and moving, wearing those shoes, upholding those shoes. People know me. They know me. They know me, right? I tried it. It wasn't my fit. It wasn't my fit. Do you understand that? It wasn't my fit. And when it's not your fit, things will start happening upon your life to wake you up and to show you to stop doing it, to get out of it. But sometimes your free will and whatever you're doing clamp down on you so hard and so viciously to have you to uphold this life, you keep on doing it. And the only thing I can say about this, about Pooh Shiesty, his family and his loved ones, may mercy be upon you. May the Alpha Omega, the Creator and everything in existence, have mercy upon you so that you can learn. Because they're not going to play with you. They're not going to play with you, man. They're not going to play with you. And then, you know, on these major platforms, people, they do what they do. They report. Are they telling or are they telling? No. They are reporters. They are YouTubers. They are content creators. So, you know, you can't get mad at these individuals because they no longer in the street. Peace. How you doing? Peace. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much for being here. So, you know, the decisions that Pooh Shiesty and those that are around him, it was a bad decision. It's a bad decision. And the reason why it's a bad decision because it may cost you your life. The rest of your life in jail. They already know what you're doing already. They giving you enough room to hang yourself so they can come and lock you up and they can be finished with you. And this is why on my platform, I talk about this. I talk about the realness because I need each and every one of you. I don't care what you're doing out there, but I do care. I want you to stop. But the money is so good, the lifestyle is so good, it's deceiving you. You know what I'm saying? It deceives you. I know. I was in it. It's deception. And when it hits you, it hit hard. The reason why I'm telling you this is because it's really important not to do this life, this gangster persona life. It backdoor you. That is my slogan. Keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. It's murder, death, kill going on in here. Not just physically, but mentally and spiritually, it's murder, death, kill. Live the life, lead the life. Ain't no thing. I'm married to the game, and the game is married to me. It cloak itself with your lower desire of fame, fortune, and riches. Life says subscribe. Life cameras in action. It's not going to tell you that. It's going to backdoor you in the end and put you in the afterlife. So you can be an organ donor. So you can be fertilizer for the earth. So you can be in these jails and plantations and sitting there for the rest of your life. And you don't even know that you're doing it to uphold this murder, death, kill, to uphold I'm real. There's nothing real about that at all. There's nothing real about sitting up in jail for the rest of your life, rotting up there, your physical life of selling drugs and everything else, of doing these acts. We keep seeing this over and over and over and over again, and it's large groups of us that's getting locked up. We're not gonna have nobody out here, man. We're not gonna have nobody out here. We're not, because of the choices that we make of this sick, barbaric devil demon, which is promising you a lifestyle that has a beginning and end. That lifestyle has a beginning and end. Our life has a beginning and end. This physical life is of khun fayakun, be it is. And then a portion of our life, which is the spirit, which is Alpha Omega, and the Alpha Omega, it cannot be destroyed because it is Him. It is Him. And then we accumulating all of this other stuff on top of us. Shooting and killing and robbing people. Like, yo, this is crazy, man. And you got thousands and millions of people look up to you. And now they want to try it. Or I'm going to try it this way. He couldn't try it this way, I'm going to try it that way. It makes no sense, man. I'm not going to do a long, drawn-out video on this because this is not my lane. I don't get into celebrity gossip. I don't. I talk about spirituality, which I could add in. But you don't know if that's real or fake, the celebrity gossip. You don't know if it's real or fake. So I don't want to report about that. You understand what I'm saying? What I could report about is spirituality because I know that is real. So, it's just sad, man. It's sad. It's sad, to being locked up, spinning the yard. Think about it. Think about it. Peace, y'all. Peace, peace, peace.